All right, let's take a turn now to the weather. A little better than it was yesterday. We did see some snow today, though.
Yep, I will take the warm up because when I put my jacket on this morning and walked outside, it felt, it's all relative, right? It felt a little bit like spring. It was good.
You've gotten used to
the
this.
other,
Yeah. I like to say that we lower expectations sometimes. As a result, it's easy to meet those expectations. So you walked outside after seeing several days with sub-zero wind chills and temperatures in the single digits, and you walked outside at 25 today, and you were like, whoa.
Yeah.
Felt good. Yeah.
Just lowering the expectations.
Absolutely. All right, so this weekend, you're really going to like this weekend. We're in the upper 30s to near 40 this weekend, and I think next week is a much better week because we will see 40-degree temperatures in the forecast for us. So that's exciting. We're going to get rid of all this snow, all the dirty old snow that's been sitting there.
Nasty.
It's a little depressing, right?
Yes.
You just look at it, you're like, go away.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to get rid of that snow. Some fresh snow did fall today, a dusting or so around the area, slicking up roadways, and yes, when we're talking about snow, at any point, it can become slick. It can, actually slow you down in your evening travel here. So as you're traveling out this evening, just slow down and just know that there's snow on the roadways. Roadways are damp, temperatures are falling, so we're going to deal with some isolated slick spots. Today, official high temperature did come in for us at 30. It was a much warmer day, 29 in Bloomington, 27 in South Bend. So these numbers, they are, of course, below average and below the freezing mark, but better. Scattered snow showers out there for us right now as we look at this snow. Looks more impressive than it is. It's pretty spotty, putting down a dusting in many locations, at most a half an inch. You see those darker blues? Those areas in the darker blues will be the area that's dealing with a pretty good clip of snow. If you're in the white, like Frankfort to Crawfordsville, what you're dealing with is more in the way of flurries. So this system moving through and will eventually move out. It's going to take some time. See, sometimes when you get a little moisture in the atmosphere, we hang on to it, and that's what we're doing right now. So scattered flurries just staying with us over the next several hours. Once we get to around 7, 8 o'clock, I think we're still locked in with some cloud cover, but we'll do a good job of clearing. Our process tonight is that we're clearing and drying. It's a slow process, but it's what we're doing tonight. I think we clear enough to where temperatures will begin to fall. See, it's very difficult for temperatures to fall when you're cloudy. Right now we have some clouds, so we're going to hold steady. Some fresh snow out there. Yesterday we could see a little green grass, but that dusting, of course, causing us to be snow covered once again in many locations. Roads, once again, they look good and not snow covered, but they are damp from the melting snow, which means that you're going to deal with those slick spots that we mentioned. We're at 26 degrees right now for Indy. You're at 30 as we look to Evansville. Our temperature trend feels colder because, of course, of the winds. It feels like 14 for Indianapolis. It feels like 7 as we look to South Bend. So this system, this weak disturbance that moved over us today, it's enough to drop some snow, but it's also enough that it dropped temperatures, right? So temperatures falling tonight. We're going to find ourselves in the teens with single-digit wind chills overnight and single-digit wind chills to start your day tomorrow. As we look at tomorrow's forecast, single digits in the morning, back to the 20s in the afternoon hours, feeling colder, of course. Extended forecast shows the warming trend, and as we look at that warming trend, upper 30s on Saturday. On Sunday, we're at 30 as we look at the 7-day forecast here. Back to the 40s next week, seeing temperatures that are above average and much more comfortable.